Google is looking to make your online shopping a whole lot easier. The company adding a buy button option so you can buy items that you might be interested in, taking on e-commerce giants like Amazon and eBay. With more on this, consumer expert and host of the nationally syndicated radio show, The Clark Howard Show, Clark Howard is with us. Good to have you with us, Clark. So
Thank you. Great to be here.
How does this thing work? It's a button. How does it work?
So Google has had trouble keeping its mojo in terms of ad revenue growing. When you do a search for a particular item, if somebody pops up who's paid Google a sponsor fee, they will pop up in the search results with a buy button there. I think it's a bad move by Google because it makes their search results not as trustworthy as they've been to this point. But they're desperately looking for ways to get that revenue boosted again. That Facebook seems to be taking more and more of the ad revenue, and Google's looking for the path back, and they think the easiest path is to take on eBay and Amazon. We'll see.
Okay, number of visitors. I just want to show online traffic here for a minute so you can get a sense of who the big players are. Google, 242 million visitors. Amazon, 178. eBay, 125. You can see millions and millions of folks going to these sites.
Sure.
But okay, so Clark, so I Google best toilet paper. I'm relying on Google to give me the best answer.
Right.
No, they're not. They're telling me who pays them the most money.
And I'm with you totally on that. I think they are off base with this offer for a couple of reasons. One, the issue of trust that you just mentioned. And second, think about Amazon and eBay are laser focused on being merchants selling goods. Google, you know, this week they're doing the automated car, and next week they're doing cell phones, and the week after something else. Google is a very successful company, but one that seems to have trouble with focus these days. And if you're going to be involved in retail, you better be focused. You want proof of that? Look at the people who own Sears and Kmart.
Oh boy.
You've got to keep your eye completely on the ball. And I don't see how Google becomes a really serious player in online retail. Maybe I'll be wrong, but I just can't see it.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay, so I know Macy's is in talks. Who else is going to? I hear some of the retailers are kind of pissed.
Yeah, because Google is saying, hey, you want to show up well in our results, you're going to have to pay money.
Right.
It's the same issue that Yelp has faced over the years, where people have had a certain amount of lack of trust in Yelp, thinking you only show up good in Yelp if you pay for advertising with them. Yelp denies it, and the courts have agreed with Yelp. But think about it online. If you're searching for something, if you're looking for recommendations, trust is the greatest currency you can have on the web. And Google needs to remember that trust is paramount to make everything else they do work.
I want to mention that this is starting first on mobile, so it's not everywhere you find Google. It's just going to be on your phone, right? So does that make a difference to you, Clark?
Yeah. No, but Google realizes that the migration is to mobile. They haven't been able to monetize mobile the way they monetize desktop and laptop. So they're looking for a way of making the mobile squeeze more money out of it for Google and its stockholders. And I think this is the wrong way to go about it. But I will say this about e-commerce. It's not necessarily going to be Google. There's going to be a lot of new players in e-commerce that Amazon and eBay are going to have to look over their shoulders at. It's going to become far more competitive. Really, by this Thanksgiving, you're going to have more competition for online shopping.
Clark, thank you for being on the show. So good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you.